Today I'll be talking about problem as solution for my speech. More specifically, I'll be talking about a problem in our world and a solution for it. The problem that I'll be talking about is global warming. If you don't know what global warming is, basically it's just the world it's heating up and all, which is a bad thing. How did this happen? Well, because of power plants or cutting trees, transportations, or manufacturing goods. Now, what all of these things do is use a fuel called fossil fuels, which will then send out smoke, vapor, stuff like that all up into the atmosphere, which will cause the world to heat up. Now, why is heating up the world a bad thing? Well, all of Antarctica will start like melting, and ice has water in it, so that will increase the water, increase the tides as well. So any lower coasts, like people who live on the lower coast, it will start getting flooded, and they just can't live there anymore. Like everything there will just get drowned. And animals are also going to be affected by this because some birds might go extinct because they want to be in cooler climates. That's why they migrate to more a comfortable temperature. So they don't want to be hot all the time. So some could die for the temperature heating up. So the solutions to global warming is using renewable power or resources. So they don't create vapor and stuff that goes up into the air, stuff that you can reuse all the time. Kind of like plastic, how you can reuse plastic for stuff. Improve energy resources, don't keep on electrical stuff on overnight and stuff like that. So don't leave the TV on, don't leave any lights on. Or you could adopt a sustainable transport, which is basically not use cars or buses. You could ride a bike, you could walk, and stuff like that. This video that I'm about to be showing you is going to be called it's going to be talking about a greenhouse theory or something like that.
Thumb trick discovered by NASA scientists.
But we'll also be talking about in more specific why.
Here's how it works. You probably heard
heating
that
up
as
the
you age.
So how we live on
dangerous.
our awesome planet Earth? Well, Earth is like a giant greenhouse. If you've ever been inside a greenhouse, the sun's rays come through the windows, but they can't escape. And that's why the greenhouse gets and stays warm. But here on Earth, instead of a greenhouse, we have an atmosphere that surrounds our planet like a big invisible blanket.
This is called the greenhouse effect, and it helps keep our planet at the perfect temperature for us to live.
But here's the thing. People have been doing things that are making that blanket thicker and thicker. We've been burning fossil fuels like gasoline, diesel, and oil, but we also cut down a lot of trees too. And this is what is adding more and more heat-trapping gases to the atmosphere. You see, when the sun's rays come down to Earth, they warm up the ground, but then some of that heat tries to escape back up into space.
That's when the greenhouse gases in Earth's atmosphere comes into play.
And those greenhouse gases trap the heat and bounce it back down to the ground like a big invisible trampoline.
But just like anything, too much of a good thing can be bad.
When we add too many greenhouse gases to the atmosphere, it can make the Earth too warm and cause all kinds of problems, like melting ice caps and also changing weather patterns. And that's why it's called global warming, because our Earth is a globe, and it gets warm. And globe, warm, Earth, warm, you get it, global warming. And the best way to slow this down is to be kind to our planet Earth by using less energy, walking or biking instead of driving, and planting more trees.
If we all work together, we can keep our planet happy and healthy for a long, long time.
But if we don't do something...
So do you guys understand better on just what global warming is? Yeah? Understand? No? Did you want to ask some questions? Like,
No?
but you just said you don't understand it. So, do you want? I can explain it to you if you want.
I know. Wait. Do you know what it means?
Go on. What's the question? Like, what do you not understand? I can explain it to you.
About everything. This is fun.
And what global warming is in general?
Yeah.
Global warming is basically just like the world heating up. You know, it's becoming warmer. Have you ever noticed like how each year it becomes warmer and it gets like really hot, especially in the summer? Yeah. Well, that's the result of global warming and how the temperature keeps on increasing up because of the vapors that we keep on shoving into the sky. You know? Yeah, it makes things warmer and makes things melt, increases the tides, and all that. So this video, I want you to listen to what it says, alright? And do the things that it says.
This could be the most important minute of your day.
We have been through difficult times and face big problems ahead.
But every crisis contains both danger and opportunity.
You can play your part.
Right now.
Right now.
Please close your eyes.
Imagine
The better future we could have.
Imagine that.
What does it look like for you? How do we lift each other up and make it fair?
How do we protect nature?
Save or share homes.
Picture the factory. Now open your eyes.
It's time to talk about the future we want.
It's like think about a future without global warming, or it being slower than it is right now. Because global warming has been going fast. Like, it's been heating up more than it ever has been in the past decade. These are my sources, the sources that I use for, well, the stuff that I learned and for global warming. These are YouTube videos. These two are the books that I read, basically just about global warming and all the stuff about it. And these two are basically just facts about it and what it is and like how we can prevent it. That is all. Thank you for listening to my speech about global warming.